Okay. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. It's Infinity. Whatchamacallit. I got myself my skin on. Have a texture pack on. This is I think it's called the Avarita texture. You're kidding me, right? Let me fucking close that door. Close. Fuck it. You will let me go to sleep. Let me lay on you and sleep. Did I really end the recording right when the sun was about to go down? Oh my god, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. You're kidding. It's fucking... Oh. Should be nighttime. There we go. This bed is occupied. You think? Okay. Well then, it's another day. Another time to, relax. Eat some apples so that I can regen my health. And get my wooden axes out. Maybe. Get some torches, my stone sword. Yeah. It's that time of the month. To go out and go mining. Because that's what I'm gonna do. It's so weird talking just to myself. I mean, sure, you guys might be thinking, hey, yo, dude, you're a vlogger. You tell stories about your life. Is it really that tough? The thing is, doing that is the most easiest thing ever. Because all I have to do is tell stories on there. Like, telling stories, man, I feel like I'm okay at that. But as long as I have time to, think about it a little bit, then I'm perfectly ready to tell stories. But, there are cases in which if I tell a story, I'll just sound completely fucking retarded and want to just completely take back everything I just said. For example, in my history class, we were talking about... Wait. Oh, dude, I'm rolling. Oh! Oh, no Enderman. For example... Ooh, wait, was this one I was looking at earlier? This? Yep, that's the one, alright. So, for example, in my history class... I keep on, forgetting this. Okay. In my history class, we were all just, relaxing, I guess. No. No. Damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about with me being bad at stories right here. This is why, I pre-rehearse what I'm going to say and I think about it for a good little bit, then I make a video. In my history class, my teacher was talking about prohibition. And we were talking about how bad it was because, all it did was make people do it illegally because they wouldn't give it up. And what I had wanted to say was that's true because of prohibition, it actually gave mob members, gang members, and all that stuff a way to perfectionize their how they do stuff. That's what I wanted to say. Dead drops, they had that planned, wiretaps and whatever the heck you see in spy movies, they can do that. You wanna know what I said? I said, because it's bad. That's right, because drugs are bad. That's pretty much exactly what I said right there. I feel so retarded for saying that. I'm not even joking. I just do. The second I said bad, I felt like the most stupid person in the entire world. Because, I think about what I'm going to say, and then I say what I'm going to say, but somewhere along the line, the words just get mixed up somehow, and I end up just fucking myself over. freaking sucks. But some days I rebound from it. Some days I feel like I'm just the dumbest person in the world, though. Yeah. That's what I have to say about that. You know, I like my history teacher. He's really good. Like, I'm not sure if it's just like the fact of how he says stuff, but when he speaks, it makes you just want to listen in. Something like that. And he's just a pretty good guy overall. I mean, he understands situations like if there's something going on at home, you can just say, dude, I have something going on at home. Wasn't able to get in my homework. And he'll be like, you know what? It's fine. Just turn it in tomorrow. As long as you get it turned in, I'll make a grade for it. And I respect that in him. Because, you know, being a teacher can be a stressful job, but it's only a stressful job if you make it a stressful job. That does make sense, right? Yeah, I believe that makes sense. And now I'm going out of my little mining area here because it's time for me to start my garden. I should have some dirt at my house, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's the stuff about my teacher. I think he's a pretty good guy. And funny thing is, like, all of the girls that are in class, they're like, oh, we wish there were more guys like you. You're so nice to your wife. You say such nice things about her. You're so sweet. And then I'm like, well, girls, you know, if you looked hard enough, you would probably be able to find the guy that you want in your life. But some of them are kind of like, I'm not saying this about all girls, definitely, but oh, there are girls that will not look 2 inches past their own face. And that's something else that my teacher taught me. Because, like, there's some girls that only look at the stuff that's on the outside. They won't go for the stuff that's on the inside, the stuff that's really actually important. They go for what's on the outside, like, oh, this guy's asking me out? I cannot match myself with him. I match myself with this incredible buffy hunk, and I that just swoops me up in my arms and tells me blah 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 blah. But honestly, there are guys that I know that would treat girls with the amount of respect that you're supposed to treat your own mother with. They would shower their girl with gifts and care about them until the world ends. And yet they just wouldn't get the girl because that's just how it happens sometimes. This is why I gotta say, like, girls, if you want to go out with the guy, just ask him out. Because, you know, if you ask out a guy, then it'll end all the questioning. But, really, make sure that you know the guy that you're going to ask out. Because I'm going to reference something that happened freshman year of my first high school dance. Oh my god, it was so bad. What happened was, at the dance, it was homecoming night. And I just came with a few of my friends. Now, personally, I didn't like the music because the bass was incredibly loud and it was making my stomach vibrate and making me feel sick. But so I spent most of my time outside. And when I did that, I was like, you know, there's a lot of girls out here. Where are all of their dates? And turns out all of their dates were the jocks that were just all hanging out with each other, you know, having a good time. I mean, no hate against jocks, but I mean, really, there's a point where it's okay to hang out with your friends, but when you're on something that's like a date that's like that, come on, man, come on. That's just disappointing. I know that I saw a few girls crying that day because I guess that they thought that the jock that they had asked out was better and would actually dance with them and all that stuff. But I know that there was a lot of girls that night that didn't get one dance from anybody. And honestly, it just shocks me, I guess. Because that's not how me or my friends would ever treat a girl. I'm just saying, like, yeah. It's just disappointing. I'm gonna make a farm right here, because I like the idea of a farm being here. Yep. Now, I don't know, I still haven't looked through these videos, but if this is, like, causing lag, or if it does look like I'm lagging, I'm sorry. It's just how this thing is. It's a lot of sand. I want to take this dirt. Let me think. But yeah, I mean, another thing is girls shouldn't go into high school thinking that they should get their relationship like the guy they want when they first enter high school. I mean, I know that that's what a lot of teenagers want. They want to get their lives settled out as soon as they enter high school. Okay, that's weird. Why isn't it even saying anything? Oh, there we go. Girls want to get themselves settled out like second high school starts, and that's the same with a lot of guys too. But in all honesty, high school is just preparation for real life. There are jerks in high school that you're probably going to have to deal with in real life. Maybe they'll be your bosses, maybe they'll be your coworkers. Yeah, stuff like that. There's going to be relationships, relationship problems and stuff. But right now I'm mostly talking about relationships, so I'll stick with that. The way that I personally see high school relationships is that you have no idea if they're going to last or not. Because neither of you really know what you're going to be doing with your life yet, you know? I feel like high school is more of a testing ground to figure out what kind of girl you're into, like what kind of girl you like, personality-wise, what kind of girl you feel comfortable with, that kind of stuff. Like do's and don'ts for a relationship, stuff like that. It's the best way I can describe it. Oh, God. I'm tired. Oh no, I dug up a bit too much. I wish I had a shovel. I might have one, but I haven't. I don't think I made it. Yeah, just talking about what I think is pretty simple, actually. But usually I want to give you guys something interesting to laugh about or something like that. I'm not like the best comedian in the world. I'm not even a good comedian. I mean, I can tell some pretty random puns that'll make you kind of laugh a bit, but I can't really just, make a bunch of random jokes or make a funny noise or anything like that. Unless if I'm feeling really hyper. It's right now, I'm really not. I'm really not. If I was really close to the mic, you could probably hear me yawning right now. I'm just repetitively yawning.